Back with you on the Morning Brew. I'm Larry Aarons. Amber is out today. Want to introduce our next guest. She's been on the show with us before. She's a dynamic businesswoman and head of an organization called Hautepreneus. Well, one of the heads of that organization.
That's
anyway.
right.
Jessica Eaves Mathews is with us today on the show.
Thanks for having me,
Thanks
Larry.
for coming down today.
Really happy to be here. And I'm representing for Lisa Abeda, who can't be with us today.
Yes.
Unfortunately, her father passed away, and so she's
I'm sorry to hear that.
with family. So
yeah,
we're thinking of her this morning.
Let's talk about you for. Yes,
okay.
Let's talk about me. You're an Albuquerque native. You've been in lots of different businesses,
yes.
Featured. You're pretty good at the media, too. Give us a little of your background in case somebody doesn't know your work.
Well, so I've been a business and intellectual property lawyer for almost 20 years now, which I can't believe. But I grew up here. I went to UNM, went to St. Pius High School, so I'm definitely a native, and spent some time in Seattle, which was great for experience and,
sure.
And opportunities, but wanted to come back and be here. And I'm very passionate about helping make Albuquerque a center for innovation and entrepreneurship. And I've got several companies. I've got one called Intoxicating Beauty that I just launched this past year that focuses on selling organic and eco-chic skincare and makeup. Mm-hmm. And it's got a subscription box program. I've also got a law firm called Leverage Legal Group, and I actually won top CEO last year with Albuquerque Business First. Whoa. For my work with that company. So I've got a lot of things going on, but this is my passion project. Hautepreneus is something that I'm very, very passionate about.
All right, explain the concept behind Hautepreneus.
Yeah, so Hautepreneus, and it's like haute couture. We wanted to kind of play on that word, but the point behind it was to bring, I do a lot of traveling. I speak at conferences around the country often, many times a year, and I get to go outside of the state and meet really dynamic business owners and interact with them and learn from them. And I wanted to bring that same energy to New Mexico. And when Lisa and I met last year, and she's the CEO of App City Life, so she's a tech CEO, we had a similar vision about wanting to bring world-class support, masterminding, education to the women of New Mexico, to give them the opportunity to really step into national level and world-class level roles in their businesses and in their communities. So we started it for that reason. So it's really a peer network. It's not the kind of place where you have a chicken dinner and pass business cards. It's you get together and talk about the issues that you're facing as a business leader, as an innovator, as a thought leader in your community, how you deal with those issues. You get advice, support, you share connections with each other. So it's more of a mastermind than a networking group.
This is just anecdotal on my part, but it just seems, as I interview people here on this show and see what goes on in business, that women, that there are more women starting businesses than ever before. There
are, and in fact, women-owned businesses since the beginning of the recession are more profitable and starting at a faster rate. That it's like 1.5 times the rate of male-owned businesses. Yeah. And women-owned businesses are solely responsible for job growth right now. If you look at the data, women-owned businesses are the ones that have actually a net job growth statistic. And so women-owned businesses are doing well. We run businesses, if women run businesses differently than men do. And there's no wrong way to do it, but I think people are looking for businesses that are more focused on our humanity, on building community, on giving back, and not just the bottom line. I think the recession and when we went through the real market crash of 2008, I think people began to start questioning what are our priorities. And so women-owned businesses are naturally geared towards a broader focus.
I would agree with you.
Yeah.
I don't think the men have given up.
No,
it's just
and we love men.
There's just a new dynamic going on.
It's more opportunity for women than has existed before.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's not that the men are going away.
No,
it's just more.
We need men. We need to work together.
So what goes on at a Hautepreneus get-together?
Yeah, so
take us inside there.
So it depends. Like in November, we brought in a world-class branding and marketing expert. She was actually one of the architects of the Got Milk campaign, and we did a day-long workshop that was sold out, incredible workshop on branding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then but then we also have monthly meetings where we get together, and sometimes we'll just mastermind. So we'll break into groups, and everybody will go around the table and talk about, you know, what are their struggles, what are their stretch goals for that month or for that quarter or for the year, and we support each other. We stay in touch, and we have a private group on Facebook, and we just launched a forum on our new website. It's hautepreneus.com, where people can go in there and talk to each other, ask questions, and members get access to the private forum that isn't public, so you can talk about more sensitive stuff in there.
My impression is, and I like this kind of thing too, I like to be accountable to somebody.
Yes, that's
This
key.
is exactly what happens here.
That's right. That is the perfect word, Larry, is accountability, because you check in, and, you know, we check in with each other and say, here's my stretch goals, and then we say, how are you doing on those stretch goals?
Right.
How can I support you? What can I do to help you get there?
You keep each other locked in and accountable.
That's right, yeah. And we're launching this gala. This is our first annual gala that's happening in August, because Lisa and I really grappled with wanting to give women of New Mexico in particular opportunities. So not just those of us who are doing it and succeeding, but women who might not have otherwise been given the opportunity to pursue a dream of owning their own business and financial independence that goes with that. And so we have created a nonprofit called Hot Hopes, or Haute Hopes. And it is a business scholarship program for disadvantaged women in New Mexico, where the event, the gala, will actually raise money for this scholarship fund, and we will actually award the scholarships at the gala. So the women will actually pitch their ideas to the attendees, and the attendees will get to vote. We'll have a panel of judges. We'll be working with the applicants for these scholarships throughout the month of August, getting them ready to do their pitches. Once we award the scholarships, we provide 12 months of mentoring through Hautepreneus members and our executive board to these women who win, to give them the best shot for actually succeeding with the money.
What a great idea.
So, so this gala, we need people to buy tickets and attend. We need donations for our auction.
Sure.
And the other thing is, Larry, we feel like there's a lot of conversation that happens around what's not going right with the economy and with business in New Mexico. There's so many business owners here who are doing it right, who are succeeding.
Yes.
And we wanted to give them a platform to celebrate what they've achieved and what is actually happening on the ground in New Mexico. So we created a day-long expo prior to the gala. So we'll be at Tamaya'a the entire day on August 22nd, starting at 8 a.m. until 4. We're having a business expo where businesses will come and basically exhibit, and the fee is nominal for their participation, because we want to have as many attend as possible. So we're doing a call for exhibitors for that, so they can show off what they do, who they are. And then we'll have the gala will begin with the silent auction starting at 5 o'clock.
I love this. This is great.
So go to hautepreneus.com to get information. It's on our events tab there, and they can get information.
Thank you for coming by the show today.
Thank you for having me.
It's fun to see you.
It's good to see you too, Larry. Thank you.
Jessica Eaves Mathews with us today. All the contact info on the screen. We appreciate it, Jessica. Thank you. The Morning Brew continues in a moment.